On this channel, we talk everything Khoisan, spirituality, enlightenment, our different religions, and our cultures. With me is my beautiful co host. I will ask her to introduce herself.
Thank you, sis. Thank you for that introduction. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to our beautiful viewers. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this message will guide us all today, whatever it is that God is about to bring to the table. Because God has been speaking to all of us, and I hope we can all tune in by listening to ourselves. That very first answer, once one prays, that we could listen to that, because once we connect with that, we will conquer what needed to be conquered. We already conquered. I believe so in the spiritual realm. So thank you for tuning in. May we have a blessed day. May we have a blessed message. May we listen with all ears. And please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Thank you so much, sis. Back to you.
Inshallah. Thank you for those beautiful words, sis. Today will be another interesting discussion on I think we're speaking a lot about this new age and this new season that's coming in, this new era that's coming in, and how the world is changing and how everything is developing, especially in Africa. Africa seems to be the vocal point with BRICS and all the other countries in Africa that is going with a coup, that is having all their coups. And I said in a couple of episodes ago, or we spoke about it a couple of episodes ago, where we say that we are we are in the age of Aquarius right now, and we are in the age of I know.
Mm.
So a lot of people have been going through a lot of struggles with this new energy that is coming in. This energy seems to be a very, not seems, but this energy is a very humanitarian energy, meaning it is an energy of fairness, of quality, about values. And we've been talking a lot about that. And so today we'll be discussing this I know energy that we are into. I just want to make an example of what we are talking about. So, I don't know, some of the viewers know, some may know, some might know that the World Athletics is going on right now. And there's a young girl called Shakari Richardson or Richards. And excuse me if I got her name wrong. It was with no malice. Shakari Richards or Richardson. And she had some drama, if I can say that, 4 years ago in the last games. And she had just lost her mother and she was going through a lot of things. And this year she came back and she was actually banned from the games. But this year, like I said, she came back and when they did an interview, she had won the finals, the 100-meter women's finals. And in her interview, when they asked how does she feel and does she think that she did or she showed the Jamaicans that she's worthy, verbatim, she said that she said, I know that I belong here. I know that this is my place in the center stage. It did not matter all the naysayers, all the people who didn't believe in her. She knew. She kept saying, I know. And so that is the energy. If you are in your I know energy, then the universe will support you. The ancestors will support you. Um, the Most High will support you because you are in that I know energy. Because COVID showed us a lot, didn't it? COVID
Yes, it
showed
did.
us,
Yes. Mm.
yes, COVID opened our eyes. My goodness,
Mm.
COVID showed us that
Mm.
um, people, it didn't matter how much they wanted to control and how much they wanted to hurt us. People knew that something didn't fit. I know this isn't right. I know this can't be so. There was too many, but I know this can't be right. And so COVID is almost the spurring of that energy coming forward, that I know energy. Yes. And so you have a few words, I know, sis, that you wanted to share with us.
Yeah. Um, so I like to write, viewers, I like to write down. You know what, we get a lot of downloads, and those who know what the downloads means, it's like revelations. And sometimes you have to write all these things down because you can easily forget. But it's not that you forget on purpose, it just happens so. So I usually write down when I really got a message, even if I'm asleep. I will wake up, and when I get a download, I will just, even 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I will stand up and I will just like write it down. So I wrote a few things down. Yeah, and I'm so sorry for, but this is from me. This is from me. Just so you know. Yeah. So, like my sister said, that we know that we know we are in an all-knowing energy. We, as we discussed it in our previous podcast, that we are exiting on our way out of the age of Pisces, moving into the age of Aquarius. So once you know this, you know this. So that's why you can say, I know, because it resonates with you. Sometimes there's some feelings that's lying dormant in one's health that we have to invoke. Meaning by saying, speaking all these positive things. So this time around, God expects from us to know. By now, we should know. So I wrote a few things down which I want to share with you, dear viewers, and they do not want you to. They, when I say I am speaking about the devil. So they do not want you, me, us to activate. So here I am doing this podcast. I activated myself. I willingly, because I know that my people needs to hear the truth. That is now my first no. I know my people needs to hear the truth. So let's start with myself. I spoke with my sister earlier. Now, I also found this matter within myself to be important, to know me first before I can give the message out there, before I can put anything out there. I need to heal myself. I know I can heal myself. So now I know to build a healthy, stable relationship with myself first before attempting to build a stable relationship with someone else. I know I am my first priority. So, in this all I know season, one needs to help ourselves, and we all know that. I can only help my children when I am healthy, and I know that. Let's start there. I know I cannot take baggage into another person's life, whether it's along the way at the hospital, at the bank, at the shop. So once that person is in distress, you need to be healthy for you to give a message to the next person. So that's why I'm saying I know I have to be stable, healthy first before I can give any other person a message. So that is what I'm bringing to the table. What I'm bringing to the table is for my viewers to go within and know first what you need and what you need to do.
Mm.
So Remember what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. So, whatever you find within you, you can now bring it out into the sphere, into the universe, to our fellow Black people. I'm very, so much in love with my Black people. So, I first have to fix me so that I can go out into that of I need to help my people. But like my sister said, COVID happened, everything happened, and we moved into a season or energy of all-knowing energy. All these years, we believed that there's some dude on a cloud. Sorry, viewers. Sorry, my fellow Christians, for this. But there's some dude on a cloud that's going to save us. That's going to come to save us. So now I know there's no one coming to save me. I have to save myself.
Mm,
That is what
mm,
I know. I
mm,
know now that I have to save myself. And how do I save myself? That I know that I have to be in my God mind all the time, keeping my vibrations high all the time, not to be in a low vibrational. Whenever, whatever you are doing, you have to keep your vibration. I know that. For me to get downloads, I have to be in my God mind. I know I have to be in my God mind to get vibrations. I mean, sorry, downloads. So, yeah, there's a lot more that I want to share, it, but I want my sister. Is there anything that you want to add on what I've just said?
yes. You were talking about the vibrations and how important it is to stay in that high vibrational mind. We spoke about this, I think, in the last show, in the last episode, about how important it is and why it is so important to stay in that high vibrational mind. And you were talking about being Christian, and we are Khoisan, most Africans, let's put it that way, most Africans either one of the two religions. We are either Christian or we are Muslim. This is the majority in Africa, up and down Africa.
Yes,
You get
yes,
some who follow traditional African traditions, which is their religion, and then you get some who follow the Jewish religion. Those are the people in Ethiopia and so on and so forth. But the majority, we are Christians and Muslims. And you are Christian, you follow the Christianity, sis, and I'm a Muslim, and I follow Islam. And so, but in the essence of things, we both religions believe in the one entity, the one God, the Supreme,
sure,
the
sure.
Alpha, the Omega, to put it that way,
The
the,
beginning and
uh,
the end.
the beginning and the end. Um, like we say our shahada, this I believe that there's only one God. This is our shahada. But then we talk about co-creation, and that is why you must also stay in that I know energy. Because because if you stay in that I know energy, then you allow yourself to be a co-creator with Allah or God or whatever you call the supreme, whatever you call. I don't even want to say God, because God sounds so small in comparison to what we believe our creator is. So I like to use the word creator or sustainer. And so we are co-creators with our sustainer, meaning, especially the females now, this energy that we are living in right now is a female energy, have no doubt. We've been hearing about the ocean doing all kinds of weird things. People, the Alabama thing that happened by the ocean, that submarine that they built that went down into the ocean, and what happened there, floods galore, and
Mm,
all these energies. Now we are talking energies. These are female energies that. Cancer energy, that Kalima energy. And so being a female, we can say that we co-create with God when we produce children, for example. Yes, God created the children, the soul, but we co-create, meaning I carry the vessel.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what it means. Yeah.
Another example of being a co-creator is God puts the idea in my mind, right? Build the thing like this, pack the thing like that. Um, I think there's a bit of a technical problem there. My sister seems to be freezing. I'm hoping that it's on. Well, I don't know on whose side it is, but let's see if she comes back. Let's just give it a few minutes. But yes, viewers, as I was talking about co-creation, another way to co-create also is to, when God puts the idea in your mind about a project that you have at school, a project that you have at work, even a thing that you want to do at home, um, God puts it in your head and you implement it, you co-create. And so being a co-creator is um, being a, I see our guest has left. I think the signal timed out completely. Let's see if she comes back. But yes, being a co-creator is why, or part of the reason, or the fundamental reason why we have to stay on that high vibrational energy. Because if you are going to create, for example, when baby's in mommy's tummy, we tell the mommy, go for the stretches, do the breathing exercises, go to the Lamaze classes, eat proper food, listen to good frequencies like music and motivational talks. Be positive because you are creating this life. And whatever you are creating, this life that you are creating, that energy that you are putting into the life ultimately helps to sculpt the life. And so even a project that we are busy with, if we go into that project, that co-creation with God, feeling lackluster, feeling not um, part of the or inspired by what um, the downloads that you got, or the inspiration that you got, or the revelation that you got, it would be hard to implement it because you're on that low vibration. So being in that I know energy for females is very important during this time. And I hope that this can help some of our viewers understand why we have to be in that high vibrational energy anymore. And my guest is still not back, so I'm just going to continue talking. There are so much to say. And so, yeah, I will just continue talking. So being in that high vibrational energy, being the co-creator, it is so very important for you to be in that high vibrational energy. The I know energy, I know meaning, I know that when I step out of this house today, that I will be productive. I know that when I step out of this house today, that whatever I set my mind, whether it is a project that I need to complete, whether it is a task that I need to complete, whether it is going into a meeting and facing, I don't know, the Goliath of the company, I'm going to go foot first in saying, I know that I got this, because what the old age has done is shown us, or it has shaped us to know what we like, what we don't like, where we thrive, where we don't thrive, what is the energy that can bring us up, down, what is the energy that can bring us up. We have now gone through, it was almost as if this was a boot camp. I see sisters back. I see my sisters back. Let's just wait. So yes, and she's back. Look at that. I've just
sorry,
been talking.
the power, the electricity went off. Oh my
Ay!
goodness,
Ay!
electricity. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The electricity just went off. So I had to stand up and go check, and it was something with our. It's I'm residing in the coast, so
Yes,
it's
yes,
something within the
yes,
vicinity.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
something
Beautiful,
outside of
beautiful.
me.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So sorry for that, viewers. Sorry for that.
I
But
just
I know
continue
you have been
talking. Yes,
spoken to our people.
yes, I just continue talking. I just continue talking.
I'm
That's
glad. I'm glad. I'm
yes.
so sorry for that.
No, 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 no. No apologies needed. No apologies. These things happen. And so you need to be in that I know energy. So if something goes wrong, I know I can take the lead. I know I can still continue. I was just telling the viewers
Yes.
that I know energy must be an energy of, even if you step into the boardroom, say you have a meeting and you have to step into the boardroom and you have to face the Goliath of whatever, and you feel like the David. David being so small, one
Mm,
man stepping up, going
mm.
with God, the creator, him co-creating the scenario, the outcome. I know if I shoot, that's it. Because I have had the training. I was just speaking to the viewers about the time that passed, that we were in, the space that we were in. A
Yes.
lot,
Yes.
we it taught us what we like, what we don't like, where we saw, where we go down. It really shaped us. It was like a boot camp that we
Yes.
all had to
Sure.
go through. Yes.
Sure.
And now
Mm,
we are in that no energy, and you better walk what you know. You better talk what
mm,
you know. You better say
mm,
what you know and believe what you know.
mm. Um, I just want to add on that. You said we have to walk the talk.
Yes.
So at this point, there's no more time for taking people's feelings into consideration. You have to be mindful. You can say things that needs to be said, whether it's going to hurt a few people, but as long as you say it with so much love, and we spoke about love in our previous podcast. So whenever you want to say, you don't. The moment you feel you have to walk on eggshells next to
Mm,
me,
mm,
it's the moment that you have to ask yourself that, is this my tribe? Is this my person? Is this one of God's believers? So that I just wanted to add that as well, sis, on what you've just said. Thank you so
yes.
much.
Yes. That is another thing with this age. It, like we said, it is the age of humanitarianism. It is the age of balance. It is the age of justice. It is the age of mother. It is the age of Kalima. So that age means that you better step up, like my sister says so beautifully all the time. And I keep on asking her to repeat it. When you step to me, you better step right. That means you better know what you're saying. You better be telling the truth about what you are saying and believe what you are saying. Because if you come with anything else than what is truth and what is holistic, the scales are balanced, then then you can step forward and present.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes. It has been shown so much in the last couple of months, this energy showing up in this I know energy. I know I can take care of myself. I know I can do that project. I know what step to take to get me to where I need to be. The thing is that the old age was conditioned on fear.
Mm. Yes.
This old age that we came from was conditioned on fear and guilt. Fear and guilt kept us stuck. Fear and guilt almost kept us frozen. And what this new age has done is it has shattered. And I think a lot of people have gotten frozen too because of the injustices that they've been seeing
Yes.
happening.
Yes. To
Because that was the
themselves and
old
to
age.
others.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. That age was the age of abuse, abuse of power. Those who had
Abuse of
power
power.
abused it. Yes, yes,
Even among ourselves. Even among
yes, yes,
ourselves.
yes,
Not
yes,
not, not
yes.
just
No, no,
our
no,
enemies, but even among
no.
ourselves.
Yes,
It has
yes,
been like that all with this old
yes,
age that we are moving out of. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes. It is based on, and I said to you a couple of episodes ago that we get our imagination, our creativity, our that spark that is inside of us. That the place where that is formed is called the pineal gland.
Yes.
And for the longest time, I didn't know that melanated people's pineal glands could get calcified. I only found out recently.
What's it's to do with the type of food that we eat.
Yes, type of food, the programming, the everything. If you don't stay in your God mind, it can get you, right?
Yes.
And so the saying is true. They are white on the inside because the pineal gland is calcified. White on the inside, dark on the outside. And so yes, there are our people who have taken the side of the oppressor, who has taken the side of the abuser, who has been practicing abuse or the abuse of
Mm.
power. Yes, yes. So it can happen to anybody. We all can be. It's that yin and that yang. It's that balance again, that scale again. It just depends on where you fall. Even those who I see who do good, they do so much good that the scales are imbalanced. And so when they get knocked, these ones that are so, the scales of good is so high that when they get knocked, they go almost into a retreat, they go into a depression, they go into a anxiety, they go into that hermit phase, staying
Mm.
away from people, staying out of people's way, not interacting with society, not being productive at work and all of that because their scales is even. And then they go into that
Mm.
victim mentality. You know, I was
Mm.
hurt, I was this, I was done that to you, did this to. Again, the scales are imbalanced. The scales has to be balanced all the time. And so
Mm.
there was a beautiful example made. My sister made a beautiful example of a young lady that was offered a better position. And when she was offered the better position, she now has the power to negotiate what she wants in this better position. So you step into this contract, this negotiation with the I know what I can bring and I
Yes.
know what I want. The abuse of power, meaning somebody's higher than you and you just have to take what is given,
Yes.
is no more. Whether people
Yes.
like it or not, that is the new age we are living in.
Yes.
And that is
And
how
and,
you will
and
be judged.
yes, and it's like we spoke earlier about this person. It's like God just handed it to her. God just like she's a living testimony around us right now.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes.
God is just like, here it is, girl. You have to make the choice now. Now you
Yes.
have to know what you want, and you
Yes.
have to put it out there because
Yes.
she is in such a position, which to my understanding, her manager or the owner could have said, I'm offering you this and this and this, but yet he didn't say that. He said, you make me an offer. So
Yes.
now you have to be in that knowing energy, like, I know I deserve A, B, C, D. You have to
Yes.
be in that
Absolutely.
energy.
Absolutely.
You have
Absolutely.
to, because God just handed over to you now. It's there. God
Yes.
won't come back
Yes.
and tell you. God won't come back and tell you that this is what you need to do. He wants us to go into our God mind and use that according to our higher good, for ourselves, for our higher good. And
Absolutely.
you said something about balance. You said a lot about balance. So I want to share something with the viewers that the givers. This is for the givers. The givers have been given all their lives. Give, 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 give. So the scales didn't balance. Didn't balance. They just give, give. So now is the time for you to know when to
Yes.
give. So
Yes.
here is yes, here is the saucer. Here is the cup. Everything is here. You see this glass, it's not full, but just imagine it being full. Some of it even overflowing. Some of it comes here, for instance. Like, let me do this. Some of it is in there. This one is still full. It's full. It's flowing over. This glass with a full, it's a full glass of water. This is yours, dear givers. This is yours. Now, the few drops that's in here, do you see it? This is for the people that expecting something or that ask from you. You also don't give out everything. You decide how much you are going to give. It's okay to say no. It's okay.
It's okay.
This time
It's
around,
like,
this time
sorry
around,
to interrupt your wisdom, sis.
this time around, God is seconding you on this. If you say no, God will say, I second that. So it's okay to say no. And I'm also talking to myself. Thank you,
Mm.
sis.
Ah. uh, uh, it's but again, the scales need to be balanced. It doesn't matter what side of the scale your personality, whether you are a giver, whether you are a taker. If you are going to take too much, the universe will get you. If you are going to give too much, the universe is going to get you. That is just the new age we are living in. For we are living in a holistic age, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
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 This is not the age of greed anymore. This is not the age of false values anymore. This is not the age of false beliefs anymore. This is not the age of fear and of guilt anymore. That is all in the past. Whether people, like I said, whether people like it or not, this is just the age that we are living in now. If your
Mm,
scales are not balanced, if you are not living in an holistic life, then I will pray for you.
mm.
Then I will pray for you. Um, Women have been making the forefront of news in the last couple of weeks as well in terms of sports because I've been watching sports and I've been so proud because everybody's been in there. I know energy, becoming co-creators, becoming uh, 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 um, believers in the God mind. Because at some point, the conscious mind, this mind that sees everything, says at some point everything is against you. Like, how are you going to do this? But your God mind, the one that doesn't give up, the one that sees past the facade,
Yes.
yes, that God mind is the I know mind. And once you go, into this life or any situation with that mind, there's pretty much little that can stop you.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. So like I shared this with my children, and I even write it down. So I paste it in front of their cupboards.
Yes,
So like
yes.
I said earlier, I know some things that I might say will will make some people uncomfortable, but things needed to be said.
Mm.
And I say this, whatever I say it with so much love and humanity.
Mm.
So I need my people to be okay with that. I need my
Mm.
people to know that God is on our side this time around.
Mm.
Like my dear sister said, it's like Mama is awake, Kalima is she's awake.
Wait.
It's like you better do it right this time. Don't mess this up.
Mm.
Don't mess
Mm.
this up.
Mm.
Go sing full from your core. Just go sing it. You can do this. We can't mess this up because it's not like it
Yes.
is a new beginning for us.
We can't
It's
mess
a
this
new
up. Oh,
beginning for us. We are co-creators. We are one with God. We are co-creators. We can do this. And I told my this. I know I have the power to make or to manifest that which is not visible yet. I know I can recreate that which is still unborn to be born.
yes.
I am the alchemist who can invoke and channel the energy that pulsates above me, who can bring it down to earth, and in so doing, give it shape and form in accordance with my will and my intention. My dear sister
Yes.
will.
Oh,
Must I read it again for you to
yes,
explain it to
please.
the
Yes,
viewers?
please. Yes,
Okay.
please. Yes, please.
So I say to myself, I know I have the power to make, to manifest, which my Christian people know, to pray that which is not visible yet. I know I can create that which is still unborn to be born. I am the alchemist who can invoke and channel the energy that pulsates above me, who can bring it down to earth above me, who can bring
Mm.
it down to earth,
Mm.
who can bring
Mm.
it down to earth,
Mm.
and in so doing, give it shape. Now it becomes a reality because I took it from here to here and it's now here. And in shape, give it shape, and my
Beautiful.
intention, and my intention.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was wow,
Just
that was
like
a
that.
word. Just like
Just
that.
like that.
Just
Just
like
like that.
that. Just like that. That is wow. So what you're saying is you
Please.
what is in your God mind, your unconscious or subconscious mind, you are bringing forward with the water, this age of Aquarius, this water bearing age, that the Pisces that you are in, you are bringing it forward to the conscious mind, the solid, what can be manifested. Now you are making it
The
into
no.
a
The
reality.
no.
The no,
Yes.
yes. Bringing it into the reality, manifesting it as something you can touch and feel and beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, viewers. God mind,
God mind.
our Father. We are very smart people. We
Yes,
need to.
yes. That is why all the inventions. Listen,
We are
I was
smart
I
people.
was watching this program once, and okay, I'm gonna slightly veer off into the old age. And this guy was saying how they brought in chemical weapons into South Africa and Namibia, how they brought in HIV, and I don't know all these biochemical weapons that they brought in, bio warfare. I thought to myself, we must be invincible. We
Mm.
must be the attack on us was real. It
For real,
is
for real.
for
Mm.
real, for real. It is by the mercy of our Creator that we could be inspired and get. Imagine Jessica Basson being surrounded in a Holocaust and everybody around you is being murdered. The spirit you must have had.
Mm. I know
Just
my
to say,
spirit
I can
irritates
take
the
a step.
demons.
I can wake
Yes.
up tomorrow. I can do this again. I can survive this. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Wow. So do not doubt your co creative abilities. Do not doubt your creator's abilities. Be in the I know because we've done it all. We have literally done it all.
Mm.
And so, whatever adversity comes to you now, I know how to do this. I recognize it.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
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 On that
Yeah.
beautiful note, people, I see our time is here. Our time is has come. And what a beautiful episode this was. What a beautiful discussion this was.
Yes.
Being a co-creator with our God, with our creator, with our sustainer, being in that I know energy and what that
Mm.
is going to bring for us next.
Mm.
What a
Mm.
great time to live in.
Yes.
What a time to be alive.
I say. I say.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Mm.
If there's any last words from you, Sissy.
No, I just want to tell the viewers that own yourself, know thyself. Own thyself, know thyself.
Mm, beautiful.
So whenever you are in your God mind, whatever is here, you can bring it
Bring it
to
forward.
life.
Bring it to life.
You will see it in front of you very
Yes.
soon. Very
Would
soon.
you
Just say
mind
in your
just
God mind.
reading to us one more time? Please, sis, if you
Okay,
don't mind.
I'll do
Just one
so.
more time.
So I said, as I previously said, I know I have the power to make, to manifest first that which is not visible yet, which you cannot see. I know I can recreate that which is still unborn to be born. I am the alchemist who can invoke and channel the energy that pulsates above me, who can bring it down to earth, and in so doing, give it shape and form in accordance with my will and my intention.
Alhamdulillah. Wow.
Mm.
Yes, you shape it with your mind, with your energy, and shape it into exactly what you want it to be.
Yes, and I
Yes.
know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We can do it. You can do it.
Ashay,
I will.
ashay, ashay.
I will leave this piece in the comments so that you can read it, so that you can
Yes,
write it down and paste
yes,
it on your mirror, on your cupboard in your room, or in your kitchen, on your fridge, wherever you want to place it. But you better believe that.
Yes.
I better
Yes.
believe that. Let me start with
Yes.
me. I better
Yes.
believe that.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You get to be in your I know energy.
Better
Yes.
be in your I know energy.
Viewers, thank you so much for watching with us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is lovely. Thank you for coming and for spending the time with us. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please share our videos and tell family and friends to come over and have a look at us. God bless you. Be beautiful co creators. Shine your light and be in your I know energy. On that note,
Sis,
good night, everyone.
you could,
Yes, yes,
you should, we should also tell them about the workshops like we did in a previous podcast.
yes. So
Yes.
we do workshops. We come whether it is a work function, whether it is school, whether it is just females, an empowerment session. We also, I also offer yoga, um, meditations, ways to relax. But our workshops done by me and my sister, and another lady, where we come out and we say and we talk about what is happening. We talk about enlightenment. We talk about spirituality. We talk about being co-creators. We talk about positivity and how to stay positive and how to become the best creator in your life.
So
So
if you want us in South Africa, we will be there. If you
yes,
want us in Namibia, we will
yes,
be
yes,
there. I know, I know. If you want me in America, I will be there. That I know. If you want me in Ghana, if you want me in Ethiopia, I know I will be there.
yes,
God willing.
yes.
God is willing it. God is willing it.
God is
Thank
willing
you,
it.
sis.
God is willing it. God is willing it.
Thank you, sis.
And then we are also having, I was just told to tell the viewers that we are having 3 days now of uploads, but our lives go on a Tuesday evening, on a Thursday evening, and on a Saturday afternoon. So please keep your subscriptions on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's that little bell. Click on the notification bell so that you are sure to be notified every time we upload or every time we go live so that you don't miss the show. Thank you so much, viewers. God bless you.
Thank you.
And have an
Thank you,
awesome
sis.
week. And don't forget your sacred baths tomorrow, everybody. Do the sacred baths. God bless. God bless. God bless.
God bless
Ashe.
you. Thank you,
God
sis.
bless.
Mm,
Thank you, sis.
thank
God
you.
bless. Bye bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, viewers.